Hey, it's Michelle Stonhill here, and I'm guessing you're here because you're a female entrepreneur who wants to be a huge success. You want a location independent business that gives you time freedom, financial freedom, and you want to build a business that you love, but one that makes a positive difference in the world. Oh, and you want to be stinking wealthy, right? There's nothing wrong with wanting these things. In fact, I want these things for you too. If you're nodding your head to all of the things that I've just said, or even just some of them, then this short presentation will be one of the most important videos you'll ever watch. It will be a turning point that you'll remember. And I know that because I know you. I've been you. I've been where you are right now, and I really want to help you. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to reveal my closely guarded secret. It's the 7-figure success ladder. It's my secret weapon, and this is the first time that I'm really pulling it out there for the world to see. This is the exact system that I've personally used, as well as shared with my high-end clients to help them launch a thriving online business or take an existing business to the next level. Now, for the first time, I'm going to pull back the curtains and show you this system, the results that it's gotten, and how you can follow the proven method to build lasting wealth for you and your family operating your online business. This is the exact process that I've used to launch my business from scratch and generate 60k in 5 weeks from launching, create regular 100k months in just 10 months from starting out, and I've just recently enjoyed my first 200,000 month, and that was within the first 12 months of implementing this system. And in that time, I've also become a #1 best-selling author, a 7-figure business owner with multiple income streams and residual income that supports me even when I'm not working. And that was really important to me because I've done all of it whilst traveling the world and experiencing countries like Bali, the Caribbean, most of Europe and the US. Oh, and I appeared in Forbes magazine as well. And I'm on a mission now to help other women, other female entrepreneurs to do the same. That's really my passion now. It's showing the pathway to people just like you who really want to get to work right away, make no excuses, and build their legacy. This method is how I've catapulted myself from a broken, struggling entrepreneur to a #1 best-selling author, international speaker, and $1 million business owner. And it's also the exact strategy that I've shared with hundreds of women around the world to help them understand their business, understand their goals, and be able to increase their income and have a greater impact and fulfillment in their own lives. I'll show you their examples in a minute. I've been in business now for nearly 10 years, and I've been fortunate enough to help thousands of women through my work. And as a result of this, I've spoken with tons of women in the past few years. And as you can imagine, I've seen a few trends. Now, the main trend that I see is the 2 types of women that think they're interested in becoming a high-level entrepreneur. And this is what separates the women that dream of outrageous success but never quite get there from those who build a genuine long-term empire, make great money, and absolutely love their life. Now, the first is what I call the rookie. The rookie is the woman who has worked on herself tirelessly already. She's read all the books, she's attended all the events, and she's gone to all the seminars. And she's tried hard to make herself a better person, and she knows she's capable of generating amazing wealth. She feels that. But she never really quite makes it happen. She's working really, really hard and is focused on paying the bills and just making enough. And she relies mainly on one source of income. She lives in fear that things might not work out. She may have some success in her business, but she's struggling to get momentum and she doesn't have a solid strategy for growth and consistency. She knows it's possible to have a successful online business, and she hopes and wonders when she'll finally crack the code and pursue her dreams of running her business full time with a phenomenal income. But the main problem with the rookie is she never takes action in the right way. She says she'll get there eventually, or she says she's working hard but not getting the results, when really the rookie's just plain scared. She's scared of taking the right steps because she lacks the confidence and knowledge to do so. And when it's time to commit and take action, she stalls, brings up excuses, which ultimately lead to self-sabotage and a yo-yo income. And at the end of the day, she feels stuck and she can't see a way out. She's overwhelmed, she's tired, she's frustrated, and she wonders why other women are more successful and seem to have it all. And even on her best days, when she wakes up thinking, right, that's it, I'm going to slay the day today, within a few hours she finds herself asking, what the fuck do I do? Without that right strategy and mindset to make things happen, nothing happens. And then there's the savvy woman. The one that listens to her inner voice and takes divinely inspired action. The savvy woman builds a strong income with multiple streams and residual payments that come in regularly. She's got an abundance mindset and lives in the infinite flow that she knows is always supporting her income. The wealth savvy entrepreneur knows what she wants, and she does not stop until she gets it. She happily pays for professional mentoring to fast track her results. And she runs a thriving business and travels whenever she wants to. Not only is she in control of her life, but she has true freedom and peace of mind. When she looks back at her life, she's the type of woman that feels proud because she's made the right decisions. She's committed to her success, and now she's following through and living a dream life. She doesn't need to rely on anyone or anything for her success because she just knows that she's got this. She's certain of it. When she sets a goal, she goes after it with confidence. She has a huge following of loyal supporters and attracts paying clients in abundance. And they're the two types of women that I see a clear distinction in throughout my work. So what's the difference? Well, here's the good news. Do you know what the main difference between the rookie and the savvy is? It's simply making the right choices. Success is all about making a series of smart choices, and right now you get to make a smart choice. I want you to make a decision with me today. Do you want to be a rookie or do you want to be a savvy? Do you want this to be another video you watch without taking action, or do you want to step out and start in a new direction today? Because as I often say to my clients, your playing small doesn't serve you. It doesn't serve your family, and it doesn't serve the people that are waiting to be led by you. If you want to create fantastic wealth, then I'm here to tell you that not only is it possible, but it's a lot easier than you think. You just need help from the right person. Someone with a proven strategy that has the results you want, and it really is that simple. If you know that deep within your heart you were called to make more money and do it in alignment with your purpose, then watch this video because I'm going to teach you exactly how to make that happen. Now at this point, you're probably thinking, well, who the hell is she and why am I listening to her? Well, let me quickly introduce myself. As I said at the beginning, my name's Michelle Stonhill. I'm just a girl from the Midlands in the United Kingdom, an ordinary girl, but I'm achieving some pretty extraordinary, I would guess, things. I believe that every woman, regardless of background, experience, or personality type, can be financially free and they can be in control of their life. And I know this to be true because it's never been easier to make money, and lots of it. There's no shame in wanting more. And in the age of social media and technology, there's no excuse for not having it. But I get that it's only easier if you know the answer, which is why this training comes. My mission is to help women all over the world to get out of the box that society has put them in, and get out of the box that other people's opinions have put them in, and monetize their passions, build an online business that they love. And today my mission is to make you one of my many success stories. In just 3 years, I've gone from lying awake and worrying about money all of the time to having a 7-figure location independent business. I've gone from living to my means with no savings at all to having an abundance of savings and feeling really secure. I've gone from feeling lost and like a failure and suffering with anxiety to feeling fulfilled and confident and strong and certain of my ability. and I can show you exactly how to take your business from rough idea to 7-figure empire. Now, I don't tell you any of these things to brag, but rather to demonstrate the power and leverage that you can create in the world once your income and personal brand really explodes. But before I continue, I want to make sure this is worth your time, because it really isn't for everyone. This presentation is only for 4 types of women. The first type of woman is a female entrepreneur who already has a business and wants to develop it further. Or maybe wants to add new revenue streams into the business. Maybe someone looking to take their existing business online. You might be a female entrepreneur who's been in business for a while, but you're ready to really break through to the next level of success, and you need a bit of direction and a little bit of help doing that. You might be a female entrepreneur who wants to leverage their business and incorporate their passions to create a killer personal brand and business strategy, really doing something that you love. You might be an ambitious woman with a restless feeling that you're meant for more and you're ready to launch a business, a new business with a boom. It may just be a seed of an idea for you right now, and that's okay, as long as you're ready to turn that into a strategy and do it really quickly. So firstly, let me introduce you to Gillian. Gillian's from the UK, and she already had a successful photographer business when we met. She was already a 6-figure earner, but what she really wanted was freedom, time freedom and financial freedom. Photographers only get paid when they work, and she wanted to leave the UK to live abroad. She had a seed of a business idea when we first spoke, and within a few short months of working together, Gillian had already developed 2 new income streams that gave her more flexibility in her lifestyle, developed a passive income that enables her to earn while she isn't working, bought her dream home in Spain, and generated her first 30k from her online program that was just an idea when we met a few months before. And then there's Ling. Ling's from Canada. She contacted me as a very frustrated and tired makeup artist. She was tired of working hard for very little, but she didn't want to give up her passion for makeup artistry to earn more. She held this belief that you couldn't have substantial wealth in beauty. I knew she was wrong about that, because there's a premium market for pretty much anything, but you have to know how to take a slice of it. We worked really closely on developing a strong premium personal brand and use social media marketing strategies to get Ling noticed by the right people. In just 5 months, Ling had become the lead makeup artist at the Versace mansion. She'd landed her first global paying client. She'd landed a 10k event, approached by Hollywood for a Nicolas Cage film. She'd attracted high-end clients easily and effortlessly, and she'd already hit 6 figures. Now, I could go on and on with the success stories that are being created right now, but I won't, because I want to get the meat and bones of what you need to know and what you need to know today. So let's move on to my secret system, the system that I use to launch my own successful business and create all of these results for my clients. So just to give you some context, before I launched my business and experienced success, I was a broken, struggling entrepreneur. I'd been working my backside off, but experiencing a lot of resistance. I'd feel pumped and unstoppable one minute and then paralysed and terrified the next. It was odd. I'd look at other people and feel green with envy, like, why the fuck do I work so hard and never seem to get to that level? I was so fed up with waking up every morning feeling panicked about money. I don't know if you can relate to any of this, but after doing this for a while, I decided I need to make a change. I was so tired of feeling like I didn't have all the pieces to the puzzle. You know, all these experts teaching a small part of the puzzle and not knowing where to start and what to pay attention to and what to ignore. And oh my God, it was exhausting trawling through my newsfeed on Facebook, seeing all these different people with all these different opinions on how I should run my business. I was fed up. So I created and followed a very clear 7-step process. A methodical, step-by-step sort of girl that I am. I need to know what to do, and I need to know in what order to do it, and then what to do next, and then what to do next, so that I can stay on track. It's how I work, and it's how I noticed other people really wanted to work too. So I'm going to give you the top line of the 7 steps that I created and implemented, and then I'll give you a brief lesson from each of the steps in more detail so that you can get to work on it right away. But bear in mind that these are 7 steps with a lot of chunk to them. So I want to give you the key points from each one as quickly as I can so that you can get on with implementing this stuff after the training. Step 1 is vision and preparation. This is the foundation to which you're going to build your success on, and the foundation is really important. I see entrepreneurs all of the time getting to work, but what I don't see them doing is really understanding the foundation which they're going to be building that work upon. And this is important because if you were building a house right now, would you just start laying bricks without having a design and knowing what the house was going to look like when it was finished? You would never do that, but people build their businesses in that way and then wonder why a year, 2, 5, or even 10 years down the line, they don't arrive at the destination they really want, or what they're doing doesn't make them happy, or it doesn't give them the time or the freedom that they wanted. So the vision and preparation stage is about getting really clear on what it is that you want in detail, not just for your business, but for your life. Where do you want to be living? How much money do you want to be earning? I'm going to go into this in more detail in a minute. But it's also about getting clear on who you want to work with, what you feel called to do, what your passions are, what your purpose is, what your mission is in the world, and how you want to work in that mission so that you can still live the life that you want, but impact the world in the way that you want to impact it. Step 2 is the creation stage. This is where we're creating the business model from scratch. What we're doing in step 2 is we're looking at how we're going to deliver your service, your system for success. You're going to be developing an online business that provides a service in some way. Every business has to provide a solution to a problem. So in step 2, we're looking at what that problem is, how you provide the solution to it, and how that solution is going to be delivered and packaged in a service. What are the price points going to be, and what are the layers going to be? How are we going to create passive income, residual payments? It's about getting really specific on the how now. How are we going to achieve these goals that we set in step 1? Step 3, we need to brand you. Branding is everything in the online space because you don't have the luxury of eye-to-eye contact. You don't have the luxury of sitting down with someone for a coffee and helping them to get to know you. They're going to get to know you in a couple of seconds, and they're going to do that through your branding. I can't tell you how many female entrepreneurs say to me, Michelle, I've got a lead generation issue. I've got a marketing issue. I can't get paying clients because I haven't mastered marketing, when in reality, they haven't mastered branding. Because when we capture the brand psychology, people are coming to you, and that's what I want for every single one of my clients. Not that you need to pursue, hunt down, or convince people, but they're coming to you asking how they can work with you, how they can utilize your service, because you've positioned yourself as an expert and you've used branding psychology to do it. You have a couple of seconds to generate a feeling in someone online, a feeling that they want to stay on your webpage or stay on your Facebook or stay on your Instagram and get to know you more so that they can know you, like you, trust you, and at some point take action. When we've done that, we're ready to move on to step 4, which is marketing. It's a chunky part of my program. It's the thing that is the most difficult to master, but you only have to learn it once. This is the lead generation stuff. Now we've got this awesome service, this awesome brand. We're ready to get to market with it. And you're going to learn 2 clear things. First thing is, right, let's not talk about paid advertising until we've absolutely mastered free lead generation. Because there are so many ways to network effectively online and get your message in front of your ideal client that doesn't cost a penny. And that's what we master first. The first 60,000 that I generated in 5 weeks of launching my business, I did without spending a penny on advertising. So I like to teach that stuff first. When we're generating some cash, the second thing we're going to do is master paid advertising using Facebook, because it's so lucrative, and I have a system that helps you to 10x your spend. So if you spend 1,000, you get 10 back. There's a lot of moving components that need to come together for that, like developing ClickFunnels, email automations, but we walk you through it step by step. So by the end of step 4, marketing, you've got leads coming in thick and fast. Step 5 now is about selling, because we need to turn those leads into paying clients. But I'm no salesperson at all. And actually, I had a belief for a really long time that I was not good at sales and I didn't like sales because I didn't like salespeople very much. So I practice something and teach something called authentic sales. This is the art of knowing your value and being able to articulate that to the right person at the right time. It's being able to hold someone's hand through a process with you on the phone or online in an online meeting that helps them to understand that you are the best person to provide the solution to their problem in a way that only you can do it. It's allowing your unique brilliance to shine. But it's also about saying no to the wrong people, because if somebody isn't right for your program, isn't right for your coaching, isn't right for your service, it's about telling them that. Because if we just do right by people, then the business always takes care of itself. And we want to build a fantastic reputation. We want to be known as someone that has 100% success rate, and everybody they touch is a success story in their industry, because reputation is everything. And it really starts with the sales process. When we've nailed that, you have a profitable business, but we don't want to rest. Step 6 is review and tweak. This is where we're looking at everything we've done so far, all of the marketing, all of the branding, all of the sales techniques. We're analysing the results and we're asking ourselves, how can we be better, smarter, more productive, more effective, so that you can work less but still earn more, which leads us on to step 7. It's time to scale and leverage. You can only have a 7-figure business if it's scalable. And it will be scalable because you prepare for that in step 1 when you're setting the foundations. Step 7 is about action in that stuff. It's about beginning to leverage your time, develop your team so that you can start to delegate out the things that don't earn you money and the things that don't light you up, so you have more time to work in your zone of genius. 7-figure businesses should not mean working harder. They should mean working smarter in a more scaled and leveraged way. And that's what you learn at step 7. So as you can see, it's the complete system, step by step, methodically, that I personally used and implemented to create the sort of success that I've been able to create. And the reason I designed it in this way is because I'm methodical. I need to know step by step what I need to do. And so many other people crave that. I didn't want the people that I worked with to be feeling like they're piecing together this jigsaw that's never complete and they're not sure what order it should go in. So what I want to teach you now is something that is really easy and can be implemented right away as a starting point. We normally do this with clients in step 1 of the process, the vision and preparation stage. This is about getting clear on your vision for the future, because I realized that I needed to know exactly where I was headed if I was going to get there at all. You'd never start any big project without the end in sight. You don't start building something until you know what it needs to look like when you're done. And I use the 3 P's of projection to design my vision. You're going to be emailed a copy of a template that you can fill in to get really clear on your 3 P's. That's going to come from me tomorrow. But I just want right now to talk you through what to do with that document when it arrives, because it is one of the single most important things and documents that I use in my business. And this is an exercise that I do every single year. So the 3 P's of projection, the 3 P's stand for personal, purpose, and profit. These are the 3 things that we get clear on before launching any new business. And we're asking ourselves, what do I want personally? What's important in terms of my purpose? And what's important in terms of the profit? And profit comes last, because if we take care of the personal and purpose goals, the profit comes as a byproduct of that. So when we're looking at personal goals, we're thinking of every area of our life, and the best way to do it is to script. So I like to script out an ideal day. So this is like I have just waved my magic wand for you, and I've given you everything you have ever wanted, and you've just got into bed and finished your perfect day. The day that encapsulates everything that it means to live your dream life. And you're going to script it out like it's just happened. So where did you wake up? What did you see when you opened your eyes? Who did you wake up with? Where did you eat breakfast? What did you do next? When you saw yourself working, how were you working? If you drove the kids to school, what car did you drive them in? It's about getting super specific on what makes your heart sing personally and what you want to create for you. And then we move on to the purpose goals. This is bigger than the stuff that you want for you. This is your philosophies, your mission, the thing that you want for the world. The reason the world will be a different place because you had the courage to build your business. That's what purpose is all about. So start thinking about that. What is it you really believe in? And how will your business serve a purpose in those beliefs? Who do you feel called to help? How do you want to help them? And then you think about the profit. How much does that dream life cost? Actually tot it up, work it out, do the maths. So then okay, I need to earn this every month. And now you have a goal, a really tangible result that you're going after. The next thing you do is establish your unique brilliance, because we all have one. And I want you to blow your own trumpet right now and really sing your praises. I know you have a unique brilliance. I know there is only one of you. And there's only you that can deliver your message and build your business and deliver your brilliance to the world in only the way that you can. Only you can do that job, because there is only one you. And all of the things that make you you are important. So get it on paper. What are your quirks? The relationships you've had that have shaped the way you are, the struggles, the traumas, everything that makes you you, because you are going to step into this brilliance and build a business that's authentic. And the people that follow your business are going to be following you as an individual. You're going to be building a personal brand. So you've got to make time to get to know you and how brilliant you are for other people to be able to do that and for you to show up in an authentic way. So really take time to get to know yourself. And then you're going to develop an avatar. So having got to know yourself and who you want to help and what your goals are, who is this woman? She's going to be avatar A. What is it like to be this woman? Who is she? What's her problem? How is it showing up for her? What's she worrying about at 3 o'clock in the morning? Brainstorm this woman. Brainstorm the hell out of it. Step into her shoes and embody who she is. Because everything you do is for this woman. Or man, depending who your avatar is. I say woman because you are this woman to me. Everything I do is for you. I've been you. And you will probably find that you've been your avatar too. This solution that you're going to put out there in the world, that, the problem that you provide the solution to, this is about brainstorming this and really understanding the person that's going through the struggle that you're going to help with. But then you're going to develop avatar B. What does it look like to come through that struggle? Who does this person want to become? What's their world like without this problem? And then you're going to brainstorm that. What's the solution for them? What's the ideal outcome for them? What does it feel like for this person to wake up without that problem? So then you've got 2 clear avatars. Avatar A, person with problem. Avatar B, person without problem. The bridge in the middle is your content. It's your work. It means you can start brainstorming what this person needs, and you're on the way to developing your service. So from these 7 simple steps that cost me no money in advertising, I was able to generate over 60,000 of new business in 5 weeks from launching, enjoy consistent $100,000 months. And that was within my first 10 months. And within my first year, I'd already had my first $200,000 month. It's how I'm able to travel the world as a 7-figure entrepreneur and get paid to do what I love. Now, the big difference between the wealth rookie and the wealth savvy is that the rookie constantly looks for the next shiny object to try and generate wealth from. Whereas the savvy gets help from a mentor with proven results, takes action, and makes her dreams come true. That's the distinction. That's the big difference. The rookie delays and dabbles, waiting in fear and ignoring her intuition. Before she knows it, weeks turn into months, months turn into years, and stuck in overwhelm, worry, and regret, she's in a financial mess where it's almost too late. That's how she feels now. She gives up. Whereas the savvy, she acts powerfully and she takes action, reaps the fruits of her decisions, and builds an income that transforms her life. So, amazing lady, I know you're watching this presentation for a reason. It's no accident that you've watched it up until this point. Look, I don't know why exactly. I don't know what your reason is, but maybe you've got dreams of becoming a coach, running an online empire, or being an inspirational speaker and influencer. Maybe you want to write books, speak from stage and reach an audience of thousands. I know that was one of my goals. Or maybe you just want to be happy, fulfilled, and not have to worry anymore. Perhaps you want to genuinely impact as many people as you can, change thousands of lives and leave a legacy on this planet for future generations. You know you have it in you to do something great, and I know you feel it. That part of you that won't let you rest and keeps you awake at night, it nudges you and it calls to you, and that's your soul's purpose, and we all have one. You just need to push forward and some belief to make it happen. You might want to increase your income and make more money doing something you love. You might want to feel inspired and jump out of bed every day, energized and excited to be spending your day helping other people. I get it. It's one of the many things I absolutely love about my life right now. But it might be just that you want all of the above, and you want the freedom to travel around the world whenever you want, live the laptop lifestyle, have time to spend with your friends and family, and live life on your terms. You know, over the last few years, I have traveled to Arizona, Vegas, Florida, Mexico 3 times, Greece, South Africa, Dubai, the Dominican Republic, and I've changed my hair colour loads, as you can see there on the screen. Now, this is why I've shared with you the 7-figure success ladder. I've shown you the exact process that I followed and helped thousands of others. And I've showed you the results from just a few of my successful clients who've already started on that journey. And I can tell you from my own quest, which started many years ago, trying to learn everything yourself on your own whilst growing your wealth is one of the most difficult things you'll ever attempt. It often becomes emotional instead of strategic, which is never the place you want to be making decisions from. Which leads me to my next point. Right now, you've got 2 choices. The first choice is the slow way. It's basically trying to learn as much as you can about strategy and about wealth by yourself without a solid plan. And the rookie is renowned for doing this. It's the main reason she never actually takes action and gets any results, because she's too busy trying to piece together this massive jigsaw puzzle that's never complete and always has missing pieces. And then there's the fast way. It's being in the driver's seat and knowing that every action you take is setting you up for predictable success. And this is the way to fast track your results, to skip the trial and error process and go straight to the result fast. The savvy does this because she values her time and knows that a little bit of guidance can make a huge difference. So if you're seriously interested in creating outrageous success and wealth and living out the dream that exists inside of your heart, then I invite you to your very own personalized strategy call with me. This is your own opportunity to get crystal clear on how to build your ideal income portfolio and scale your revenue and business. Before I talk more about the call, let me be completely upfront with you, because this really is not for everybody. This is not for you if you value excuses over results. If you're not willing to take the action required, start getting results and putting excuses aside, then this call is not for you. If you're highly committed to following through on your dreams and you really want this, then this call might be for you. So here's how this process works. Once you book in for a call, you'll be speaking with me personally. During the call, I'll help you to develop a custom strategy for building your business and break free of the blocks that you've got weighing you down right now. We'll talk about what you're currently doing in your business and how you can quickly leverage it without increasing the time you're already working in your business, and we'll get really clear on the mindset you need to support these results. Now, I must warn you, this is strictly for serious female entrepreneurs. You might have just started out in business, or you might want to bring a new idea to life. That's fine, but I only work with women who've proven they are committed to making their dreams a reality and just need help developing a custom blueprint from someone who's already achieved the results that they want to create. And if that sounds like you, well, then this is what you need to do next. Firstly, start by completing your application at the link below this video. The reason I do this is to ensure that we're a great fit and that I can actually help you. I want to make sure I'm the right person to help you get the results you're looking for, and it also helps me make sure you're ready to commit and take action. the action that you need to generate the huge results that are possible for you. After I received your application, you'll schedule a time with me for your personal strategy session. This is where we begin to dive in, determine the results you want, and get cracking on an action plan right away. Now, at the end of the call, one of two things will happen. If we're a good fit, I'll extend an invitation to work with me as your coach. If we're not a good fit, then it's totally fine. However, please be warned, there's an investment to become one of my clients. I've spent years of my life and thousands of dollars to discover everything I've learned, but there's one thing that I know: those who pay attention. And the good news is almost all of my clients make back their investment within the first few weeks of working together. So they see a huge return and remain clients for a long time. I also realize there are some people I just can't help. So if for whatever reason we're not a great fit, then I'll be completely upfront with you about it and connect you with the best person I know to help you achieve your goals. Either way, you'll leave with an insanely valuable strategy that you can implement into your business. So what will you have? You'll have clarity on where you are and what it's going to take to achieve the results that you want. You'll have the exact steps you need to take to transform your relationship with money and your wealth for now and for the future. And one last thing, I've only got a handful of spots available at the moment. I can only work on people's projects with a very, very limited number of women at any given time, which I'm sure you appreciate. And that's why I only work with women that I'm absolutely certain I can help succeed. So if you are interested, you have to take action today. This opportunity won't be available for long. And if you feel like this is right for you, the link below will help you to submit your application right away. I absolutely cannot wait to talk to you, and I cannot wait to slay with you.